Hi, according to the title of the video, I'm going to show you how to do 4.4, 4.7 graphic organizer. If it is not already in your to-do list, it should be in your calendar. Now, the assignment is actually not in 4.4, 4.7, it's in 4.4. If you cannot find this, go to modules. Go down to 4.4 under module 4, it's down here. Sorry, it is out of order. But if you've been in class, you should know where it is. Click on graphic organizer. It will open a video, or not a video, it will open a document that looks like this. Use template to open and save a copy into your drive. Once that is there, then you can start typing into it. You don't need that. And if something else pops up, you don't need that either. What you do need is to answer these questions according to the videos in 4.4. So for example, in the 4.4 investigation, it has some videos about chemical reactions. You were supposed to see if a reaction happened. In order to see if a reaction happened, here are some signs of a chemical reaction. You can look for bubbles or gas formation. So like if the glass clouded over, that's a sign of a chemical reaction. Look for light or fire, any change in color. Granted, this is not a natural color, that's a chemical indicator. Formation of a solid, you'll have to watch the video and listen to the speaker of the video tell you that, yes, a solid was formed. All right, once you have that, that's all you're going to put into the observations here. You can just click and type color changed, gas was formed, solid was formed, maybe light or fire was formed. Okay, so you can write something like that. For better notes, you might want to be able to compare them. So for example, this one, maybe the color changed faster, or gas was formed faster, etc., etc. Okay. Over here in this section, you're going to tell me where the element is on the periodic table. So this is specifically what group is the metal in. So lithium, sodium, and potassium are your metals. If you cannot tell what that is, it was in the video. You can also see a list of the elements here. So to find these, here's a periodic table for your use. Lithium is right here in group number 1, period number 2. So you would type that into your notes right here. Lithium is in group 1, period 2. Okay, this one is asking what group chlorine is in. I'll leave that for you. Over here, is it increasing or decreasing in reactivity? So when you look at your observations, which one is the most reactive? If you think potassium is the most reactive, that's at the bottom. That's towards the bottom of the periodic table. So you would say, okay, this is increasing in reactivity. Click on one of these words and drag them over. If you drag both of them over, it's not going to look right. So please just choose one. In case the picture does not work, you can write a sentence about the picture right here. Just tell me in one sentence, as you go down a group, the reactivity with chlorine increases or decreases. Okay, here, just in case, you're also going to circle one of these elements. If you think sodium is the most reactive, please circle sodium. If you think it's lithium, circle lithium. So move that however you wish. And then tell me how you know this by answering that question right there. This is pretty much what you will do for the other videos as well. So this one is metals and chlorine, metals and water, and you have a metals with oxygen. The only differences between these three slides are probably slightly in the questions. For example, this question is asking you to compare the reactivity of the metals in group 1, which was this one, lithium, sodium, potassium, and compare with group 2. Do they have a similar pattern, or do they react differently? Do they both increase as you go down or decrease as you go down? So you really just look at these pictures and say, yes, they're the same, or no, they're different. And tell me, how do you know? Okay, pretty much the same thing in nonmetals, except this one. This question is asking you to compare the metals with the nonmetals. So do metals and nonmetals have the same pattern, or are they different? How do you know? Tell me, please. Read the questions carefully when you answer them. The only question you might have trouble with that I did not give really great notes over, or rather you might not have read it properly, is this question under metals, number 1. Do you think group 1 metals transferred electrons or shared electrons? So let me zoom in so you can see what I'm typing here. And here I'm typing hints for how you can answer this question. So this is a reminder, if you were in class, you've already heard of this, but metals give electrons away. Oops, I can't spell. While nonmetals take electrons, or they attract electrons, I should say. Nonmetals attract electrons. That's not working the way I want it to. Okay, attract electrons. So using that idea, can you tell which one would give electrons and which one would take electrons? Here's another hint for you. Transfer electrons happens when one atom gives and another attracts. Sharing electrons happens when both atoms attract electrons. Okay, with that, you should be able to finish the rest of this document and use it as notes for future assignments. Now let's go to turning in the assignment. You need to go back to Canvas, go to 4.4, 4.7 graphic organizer, turn in here, which is under modules again, or wherever you go normally. So turn in it here. You're going to click on Submit Assignment. You can do a file upload by saving the document and then uploading it from your desktop, or you can go to Google Drive if it's in your Google Drive. Once it loads, there we go. Select the file from your drive. It should be the one that is most recent if you just finished it like 2 seconds ago. Okay, you would click on it, say Add, Attach, and then you should be able to see it right there so you can submit the assignment, like so. If you're not sure if it's loading or not, there is a way to check. You can click on the assignment. So you click on download, it will just download a copy. I guess you could check it that way. Or you can go to submission details, which is right here. If you click on view feedback, you will see what I would see. So this is what I see when you turn in an assignment. Granted, it needs to load first. Okay, so I can see your answers right here and which answers you did not do based on that. I will also give you feedback. So this is a good way to see like, oh, Mr. already commented. Yay, okay. And that is it. You can also resubmit it as necessary, or if you don't trust Canvas whatsoever, you can always email me. Have a good day.